In this video, we're going to discuss about Phylum Chilopoda. And member of these phylums, they are mostly what was your centipede, unlike those phylum that belongs to members of the millipede. So I'm going to learn more about centipede in this video. Okay, so this is Class Chilopoda. Sorry, I said Phylum Chilopoda. No, this is Class Chilopoda, the under Phylum Arthropoda. So don't mind me. So now most of the time when when you raise your rock up, with was it taking up, you see a very many-legged animals walking away from the rock, and this animal is very flattened. They move around, so they're very they have venom, and they are known as was centipede. When they're moving around, they move like worm. Sorry, not like worm. Yeah, like worm. Worm move like this, and but most especially like snake. Okay, and they have this flat structure. So this is your centipede. Okay, so we're going to learn about this Class Chilopoda. I'm going to learn more, mostly about the centipedes. Okay, so now chilopods are venomous because they have many legs and they are known as predators. So predators are those animals that have quite advantage over other lesser animals and they prey on those animals. And they have one pair of legs on each body segment. Okay, so I'm going to give you some example of centipede. You have different centipede. You have a giant desert centipede. This one. You have your house centipede. You have a stone centipede. I think I've seen this stone centipede before. They have a tiger centipede. I've not seen tiger centipede, but I think I've seen this stone centipede before. Okay, so classification: the kingdom is Animalia, the phylum is Arthropoda, and they have its own phylum Myriapoda, and the class is Chilopoda, and their common name is they're all known as the centipedes. Okay, so now habitats they are found in vast habitats. You can find them in the damp soil. You can find them under rocks or barks on back of trees. You can find them on in leaf litters. If you remove those litters of leaves on the floor, you can see them there. You can find them on human dwelling where we stay, our houses, around our houses and stuff like that. You can find them there. And again, I'm going to learn about the general characteristics. Okay, so the first one is they are long and flattened body. You can see how long it is, and the body is completely flattened. Okay, and then they are unlike this the millipede are how they kind of rounded cylindrical body. So centipede are flattened. Okay, so they're very different from that of the millipede. Okay, so they have one pair of legs per segment. So if you look at these are segments. You can see they have one pair of leg per one segment. This is the second segment here. They have one pair of leg per under segment. So very important. And they have what we call a long sensitive antennae. So this is the antennae. This is the antennae that used to detect prey and navigate in the dark because they are very active in the night. You can see them moving around in the night. Okay. Then they are very venomous. Means they have venoms and those venoms are very poisonous. So the first pair of leg behind the head is modified into venom, and this venom, and they have this what they call venomous claws called the forcipulis. Forcipulus, and this is used to inject venom and subdue the prey. So when they inject the venom on the prey, what happens? They tend to subdue the prey. Okay, so this is a forcipul. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so and they are very fast and they are very fast and they are very active. They hunt the prey and they quickly chase down insects and small invertebrates. So they feed on insects, they feed on small invertebrates, and that's a method of them preying on other animal. And they have this called they call hard exoskeleton. So the skeleton is hard. Is covered by what they call chitin. That chitin is here for protection of the skeleton. Okay, so it's very important. So the respiration is through trachea, and this trachea is connected to spiracles. Okay, and they're nocturnal. So for them to be nocturnal, it means nocturnal animals that are active at night. So at night, you see them; they're very active at night. Okay, so that's what they call nocturnal. So animal that is very active during the day, they call it a diurnal animal, but at night it's called the nocturnal animals. Okay, so there's a clear difference between millipede and centipede. So in millipede, you have two pairs of leg per segment, but centipede have just one pair of legs. Millipede slow moving and centipede are fast moving. Millipede has cylindrical body, while a centipede they are what? They're flattened. Okay, then they feed mainly on dead plants as for millipede, and centipede feed on insects or small animals. They're harmless to humans, that's for millipede, but many have venomous claws that affect humans. They call up when threatened, they run away or attack. So that is different between both of them. They look quite somehow the same, but the architect is quite different. So economic importance here. The beneficial aspect here, what they do is they are natural pest control. So they prey on prey, spiders, and other small invertebrates, just in form of biological control. And they help to regulate arthropod population in gardens and homes. Venom compound are studied for potential medical and pharmacological uses. So scientists can use it for medicine or other important things. And they serve as food for birds, reptiles, and other predators. So they are predators, but they also have animals that also prey on them also. So that's that. Okay. Then the harmful effects of them is that they have venoms. When they bite, the bite causes pain, swelling, and discomfort in human. And some large tropical species pose genuine medical risk. How centipedes can startle people. When you see it, looks very disgusting. Trust me, the way they move and all. So even though they are largely harmless, but they look they look very disgusting. And the bites can trigger allergic reaction in sensitive individuals. So this is just one of the negative importance of them. Okay, so let's go through some questions, some exam question here. So centipede belongs to which subphylum? Oh, as you can see, Myriapoda. Okay. How many pairs of leg are found in each body segment? Don't forget you have just one pair of leg segment. All right. Then venomous fangs of centipede are called fossiples. Okay. So that's the free information that you need to know about the centipede. All right. So in my next video, we're going to talk about the class of millipedes. Okay. So thank you for watching the video to this point. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you.